Hello there, I'm Big Alias, but it doesn't matter who I am. What matters is my plan. Yes, this is the type of video that was all too popular in the early 2010s, where people would make a video where they talk about what they're going to do with their channel and sort of in general what they're going to get up to. Yeah, I'm doing this. You don't see this sort of thing nowadays. But we're going to talk about it. I want to talk about my plans because obviously things are about to get crazy when Modern Warfare 2 drops soon. It's going to be coming up very soon, in fact, on the 28th of October, and it comes out on the day of recording. The day after tomorrow is the early access campaign, and I'm super excited for that, man. I'm so excited for the campaign in a couple of days. For me, I honestly, I'm very excited about the game, but I'm almost as excited for the campaign as I am for the multiplayer. Man, I love Call of Duty campaigns, particularly the Modern Warfare ones. Right now, in preparation, I'm playing through the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, and man, it's something about this Modern Warfare campaign, something about the Modern Warfare universe. It's just like, it's so special, you know. It has such a glow to it, and it's probably just because, you know, nostalgia, and you know, it was where it all started for me. Well, you know, it was there during my childhood, or teen years rather, so you know, there is obviously a lot of that involved, but man, there's just something about the Modern Warfare universe I just absolutely love, and I cannot wait to jump back in a couple of days. I'm going to try to get this posted tonight. So what are we going to be doing with the Modern Warfare 2 situation? Well, like I said, the campaign's coming out the day after tomorrow. I'm going to play through that on regular, and then I'm going to bump it up to veteran, and I'm probably going to go through and try to get all the achievements as well. I have 8 days to do that, and I think it was a great decision to give people early access, really get people into the Modern Warfare universe before we jump into multiplayer. So yeah, I'm going to dive headfirst into that and try to get as many achievements as possible while I'm waiting for the multiplayer. And then obviously when the multiplayer comes out, oh yeah, and I will be doing coverage of the campaign on here too. I'll probably just do the one video where I talk about what I think of the campaign, whether I like it or not based on the trailers. I will, but yeah, so I'll do a video where I talk about whether I like the campaign or not. And yeah, then the multiplayer will be coming on the 28th, and I don't know whether I'm going to post a video like the night after I play it, the day after I play it rather, or you know, a couple of days in or something like that. I think it really depends on the servers and things like that, whether the system is stable enough for me to even get a few games in and get a grasp of things. But yeah, so I'll be playing lots of multiplayer, and then I will put a video out either, you know, the next day or within a few days, and I'll let you know, you know, how I feel about the multiplayer too, overall, and whether it's something that I will be continuing on through next year and sort of doing commentaries with. I'm hoping so. At the moment, with the way things are, I think I will be able to. The only thing I was worried about was the ranking system. Now, of course, unfortunately, we've just found out that the classic prestige system will not be returning, which is a real disappointment. But they're saying that it will be seasonal prestiges, which I don't like, but I'm okay with it. I was okay with it with Cold War, so I think I'll be okay with it with Modern Warfare. I don't think I play enough for that to be that big an issue for me. But we'll see how that goes. But obviously, with that in mind, unfortunately, we won't be able to start prestiges until I think the 16th of November. So from the 28th to the 16th, it's just going to be the one prestige that you get. I typically in the first week absolutely binge a Call of Duty game, and I get that first prestige done usually in around about a week. I'm a very busy man nowadays. I have a lot to do, so I don't know if it's going to take a little bit longer. I don't really mind if it does, but if I do get that prestige done pretty early, then I think for the first time, I don't usually do this, but if I'm all hyped up on Call of Duty and I've got nothing else to do, I might grind out some camos and calling cards and stuff like that ready for when the seasons do begin, just so I have some flashy stuff to show off when the seasons begin. And then after that, there's going to be lots of stuff like raids, extra maps. I cannot believe raids are coming to this game, dude. Spec Ops, and all of that awesome stuff. And I might even jump on some Warzone and talk about that too. So it's going to be lots of stuff with regards to the game, to talk about. So if I do play the game all year round, then or both years, then obviously I'll try to keep everyone updated on that sort of stuff when I think of it. But with regards to the videos themselves, do you know what I'm going to do, man? Do you know what I'm going to do? This is a bit of a wild card, but I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get real old school with it. I'm going to get real old school. This is going to become vintage channel. This is going to, I'm going to make completely nostalgic vintage COD commentaries. These are going to be old-fashioned, early 2010s COD commentaries, the way your mummy used to make them. That is what's going to be on this channel. That's what I'm going to try to do. And again, this all depends on whether I like the game and stuff like that, and what I have to talk about. I'll be responding to things that are happening around me in the world, what I'm up to. I'll be talking about the game, how I feel about the game, the players, responding to things that I see online regarding the game, you know, stuff like that. A mixture of what I was doing with Modern Warfare 3 way back in 2011, 2012, and what I wanted to do back then, and wasn't quite able to do. And so how am I going to do this? Because obviously, like, yeah, I'm doing COD commentaries now. How am I going to do this? Well, actually, I intend on condensing my videos down. I'm going to condense these down into smaller bite-sized chunks. Obviously, around about 2019, something happened where I started to make these longer, more detailed videos where I really get into the depths of things. And I'm going to try not to do that with these Modern Warfare commentaries. I'm going to knock these down, chunk these down into far smaller chunks. Now, I'm not going to be able to go, I don't think I'm going to be able to go as short as I used to, but I'm thinking sub 10 minutes. So my goal for next year, my YouTube New Year's resolution for next year, is to have 90% of my Modern Warfare commentaries be below 10 minutes. That's the goal. That's what I'm going to try to do. When the whole world is trying to make longer videos for monetization, I'm going to condense mine down, shrink them down, and I'm going to get real nostalgic with it. So what it's going to be is a game, maybe two of the game, or maybe clips or whatever I've got, and I'm going to be talking about, about life and the game. Life and the game, I think, life, the game, and current events are going to be probably the three things that I get into. It's going to be real old school, and if that's the sort of thing that you like, then you might like it. You might like what's happening here. But I'm going to get super old school with this channel. Hopefully, again, fingers crossed that things go that way. So that is my plan for this game. To summarize, I'm going to hopefully play the crap out of it. There will be blood, like a Daniel Day-Lewis film. There will be blood, and I am going to be bloodthirsty in this game. So hopefully I'm going to absolutely shred through it. I'm going to cover the campaign, so I'll let you know what I think of that, and then I'm going to absolutely dive into that multiplayer and hopefully get absolutely hooked on it. And you can watch that. You can watch that journey, and I can finally do what I always wanted to do on this channel. Now that it's dead, I don't really have any expectations, and I can do what I wanted to do from the start on this channel, which was commentaries like what I just talked about. So that's what's going to happen. If you are watching this and you want to leave a comment, go ahead, and I will see everyone later.